Good day, viewers. You are welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to consider how to find the roots of complex numbers. Alright? We are going to consider how to find the roots of complex numbers. You have the cube root, square root, fourth root, or what have you. But if you are new here, can you visit Introduction to Complex Numbers on my YouTube channel? I have treated how to find the square root of a complex number using a very different approach, and how to find for the positive square root of complex numbers using very simple way, okay, in a different way. Remember, before this video session, we spoke about what de Moivre's theorem. And remember, we said de Moivre's theorem, one, is used to what? It's used to simplify or work out for trigonometry identities. Two, de Moivre's theorem is used to find or look out for what? The roots of complex numbers. So in today's YouTube session, this is just what? An extension of de Moivre's formula. So let the complex number z, okay, so let r, then have cos theta plus I sine theta be our what? Our complex number b to be a complex what? Number. As simple as that. So now, say let n, the value of n, or you have to make sure that n is what? Is a positive integer. Okay, so where n is a positive what? A positive integer. As a result of that, this will also have the complex number z, or the imaginary number will also have what? N distinct roots. N distinct what? N distinct or n different number of roots. N distinct roots. So we have the square root, cube root, fourth root, and what have you. And now, the formula for finding the roots of a complex number is given by this. We have the nth root of, and we have the modulus, okay? Now, multiplying cos alpha, then plus I sine alpha. So what is alpha then? So you can say let the angle be what? Be our alpha. So alpha is given by theta, then plus 360 degrees, multiplying k all over n. Okay, yes, this is the formula for finding the alpha, okay, or the reference angle, or alpha in terms of radian is also equal to the angle theta, then plus, we know that 1 pi rad is equal to what? 180 degrees. So therefore, 2 pi radian is equal to what? 360 degrees. So in terms of radian, whenever I see 360 degrees, that place goes to what? 2 pi. As a result of that, this becomes what? 2 pi multiplying what? The k. Then all over what? All over n. Okay, remember, n is a positive integer. Is that also? Yeah. So n, you know the value for n, right? Yeah. So where k here ranges from 0, 1, 2, then so let's say n minus, let's say 1. Okay, so remember k starts from where? From 0, 1, 2, 3, and whatever. So if I ask you to find for the square root of a certain complex number, you start from where k is equal to 0, k is equal to what? 1. Do you get that? So when you have a square root, you have what? 2 distinct roots. When you have a cube root, you have what? 3 distinct roots. That's the meaning of what? Of this third what? Statement. So to sum up this, the formula now for calculating for roots of complex number is given by, you have this, the nth root, okay? So we have this. Then we have cos alpha, is that also? But alpha is given by what? It's given by this. So if I substitute alpha into this, I'll have what? I have theta plus 360 what? K all over what? All over n this way. Then plus I sine alpha. I have I sine, and my alpha is still this, right? I have theta plus 360k all over n. So this is in terms of what? Degrees. So in terms of radian, this finally becomes what? We have this. Now I have cos, then theta, then plus what? 2 pi k. So 2 pi k all over n. Then plus I sine, then I have what? Theta plus 2 pi k all over what? All over n. As simple as that. Viewers, you don't have to memorize this. You don't have to do root learning. You don't have to do chew and pour. What you're supposed to do is, you know this already. You already know this from. You already know that this is what? A simple way of representing complex numbers in the polar form. You add this to that, and you now know what the expression for the argument or the reference angle or the true angle or the amplitude. So we are going to consider questions in our next YouTube video session. Always try and hit up the subscription button to subscribe. Whenever I post educational content, you will always be updated. Thank you for watching.